You're Up and Adam.
Tractor systems are offline.
We are Beyond FM.
Beyond FM.
The future of broadcasting is here.
Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
It's community content from Concentrate. It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Yes, some say life is just where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again.
Happy Tuesday. Thank you so much for being Up and Adam. My name is Adam Montiel. I got to say, I got the absolute sweetest, nicest message. And I want to read it because it made my day. You know, after coming back from vacation, and look, 25 years in broadcast radio, you're always worried what's going to happen because radio is a weird business. Any part of the entertainment business is weird business. But radio is a special kind of, how do you put it? It's a special kind of savage, the radio business. People go on vacation wondering if they're going to come back to a job. That's how radio can change. And look, the rug got pulled out from under me. Radio is changing. My point is, you go through radio always like looking around going, I think it's good. Are we good? Everything's good, right? Like, show's popular. I'm selling. You're doing right. So when you go independent to podcasts, which is obviously the future of broadcasting, narrowcasting, right? When you go to podcasts and there is no program director or general manager, like I'm doing my own advertising. I'm doing my own this, that, the other. So when you leave for 2 weeks to go on vacation, you wonder, man, are people going to come back? Is that pattern that they listen, is it going to be ruined because I didn't post for 2 weeks because I unplugged and went on a break? And it really played with my head. It did a lot. So when I got this message, it really, really made me feel good. It says, hey, Adam, we've seriously missed you while you were off living the vacation dream in France. My pods felt like a sitcom without its star. You're so great at what you do. It's almost unfair to the rest of us. Glad you're back to save the day. What a sweet message. And you know what really sucked is they sent a message back in May that I didn't even see. I didn't even notice it. So being that I saw this one, I saw an unresponded to message that I never got earlier from May. It says, some people speak to be heard. You speak to make others feel heard. That really meant a lot to me. That's rare. That's powerful. And that's exactly why your show matters. You give a platform to voices that deserve to be amplified, whether it's a neighbor doing something kind or a band just starting out. You make space. And in doing so, you make a difference. What a sweet message. This from a profile. I'm going to give him some love because it's an anonymous profile called Masked and Uncorked. It's a mystery wine lover's guide to affordable wines. Think Trader Joe's, Costco, sharing hidden gems, honest reviews, and a touch of mystery. And they got like their most recent review is the Kirkland Pinot Noir, $8.99. And they do really thoughtful reviews. And I love to get into wine for a second, I love when tasting notes aren't like, oh, cherries this and cedar wood that. Because what am I supposed to taste? Cedar wood But these tasting notes that they give for the wines, they're really good. They break down the color, the nose, the palate, really good stuff. So they got a really good account here. Got over, 1,500 followers called Masked and Uncorked. Masked and Uncorked on Instagram. And if you like wine, want some good deals on some good value in the wine biz, check them out. And thank you, who's ever behind that account. Thank you so much for the sweet message. Really, truly means a lot. All right. Now, so today, when most kids in the 4th grade are just figuring out long division and how to run the bases without tripping, that was me. Or run the bases the right way, for crying out loud, that was me. 2 best friends in San Luis Obispo were already figuring out how to run a business. You're going to meet the Drip brothers, Jackson Hauser and Jackson Judge, whose sporty, color-popping necklaces have taken their school, their community, and now SoCal by storm. What started out as a simple classroom mini mall project, sold out in minutes, raised hundreds for charity, and sparked an idea that's now a real company with a real cause. From the ball field to the farmer's market, these young entrepreneurs stringing together more than just beads. They're stringing together stories, friendships, and a business that is giving back. They're donating a portion of every sale to empower youth with disabilities, providing that you can have hustle and heart at any age. Later in the show, we're going to meet the two Jacksons, talk about the moment they realized they had something special in the palm of their hands and just how far they want to take the Drip Brothers. You're going to love these guys. It's coming up later today. Looking forward to it. Now, before that, update on the Gifford fire, and then I'm going to do a little bit of a right turn on a video I found. And it doesn't flirt with conspiracy too much, but it does certainly ask questions with regards to several coincidences. We'll get to that in a second. First, the Lo-Fi headlines, real news. The Gifford fire now has exploded past 122,000 acres, still only a third contained, 33%. And it's been burning since August 1st. After breaking out along Highway 166 east of Santa Maria, it's chewed into both San Luis Obispo and Santa Barbara counties, threatening nearly 3,000 structures, forcing thousands to keep an eye on those evacuation zones. Here in SLO County, new evacuation orders are up for zones SLC 193, 194, 221, 224. That's Pozo Road, Santa Margarita Lake, Park Hill, River Road west of Los Padres National Forest. Now, those are evacuation orders. Warnings are up for SLC 172, 192, areas north of the lake, south of Las Palitas, west of Los Padres, and east of Pozo Road. A temporary evacuation point is open at the Santa Margarita Community Hall with the Red Cross on site, and a shelter for people and pets is ready at the New Life Community Church in Pismo. RVs, trailers can park right there on the basketball court. Fire crews are about to start what they're calling a 36-hour strategic firing operation. It's happening along the north perimeter. Basically, they're lighting off their own controlled burns to cut off fuel ahead of the main fire, including aerial ignitions and steep, inaccessible terrain near the Garcia Wilderness. The idea of this is they can use drones, start little mini fires, use the helicopter, start little mini fires so that it burns predictably. It comes to them. It doesn't burn too hot and too wild where they can't control it. Last night, officials hosted a community meeting once again, this time at the SLO Vets Hall, where they gave an update on the fire and fielded questions from residents. I've been watching these the last couple days in their entirety. Actually pretty interesting. The meeting was also streamed on the Los Padres National Forest YouTube and Facebook pages for those who couldn't make it in person. If you're in SLO County, and that's what I do, just go on YouTube on your Apple TV or whatever. You can throw the meeting right up on your TV. If you're in SLO County, not sure of your evacuation zone, you got to go to readyslo.org. It's easy to find. Santa Barbara County evac info, readysbc.org. Large animal evac help is at the Elks Rodeo Grounds in Santa Maria, or by calling HEAT, H-E-E-T, at 805-466-7457. All right. And then there is this video. She is a ham radio operator who is pretty popular on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. Let me see how many followers this lady's got. She's no joke. She's legit. She's almost 69,000 followers. Does all kinds of videos talking about what she says, all things frequency. A fan of truth, she says. Listen to this video. I don't know what to make of it. I'd love to have her on the show. I'm working really hard behind the scenes to get her on the show. Then I'd like to take some of the info that you're about to hear. I'd love to ask some authorities who are doing these community, answering questions about this, because this, I don't know. I'm not trying to go down any conspiracy roads. Come on now. But you got to ask questions. Listen to this.
What is this I have seen over California in satellite images at the exact same time every night, 11:40 p.m. UTC?
Okay, so she's got a map, and this is what I just saw this on Instagram, and it's this woman talking with like a green screen, and she's got a map, and it says Paso, San Luis Obispo, SLO, and she's looking at like some big satellite flare that I'm guessing is probably the Carrizo Plains. It's probably the Topaz solar farm. All right, go ahead.
A light blob that seems to be along a beam. Disclaimer, this is heavy stuff, so I am going to actively debunk myself. This could be a lens flare.
Okay.
Let's take a look. I first noticed it July 29th, and it's appeared daily until at least August 6th. It could have been happening earlier because I haven't been able to check before the 29th. A couple days ago, I spotted this, a wildfire nearby, the Gifford Fire. Over 104,000 acres now, right?
Okay, so when she posts this, the Gifford Fire was 104,000 acres, 21% containment. So maybe just several days ago when she posted this.
By the light blob. So I traced the blob's location straight to one of the largest solar facilities in the region. Then I find out
It's got to be. I'm looking at the satellite. It's got to be Topaz. I don't know of anything that's that big, but who knows, right?
on July 22nd, San Luis Obispo Airport went dark. The local paper said it was a fiber optic cable cut.
Now, this is interesting because she's showing an article from KSBY, and the headline is Flights at SLO County Airport, Santa Barbara Airport, affected by air traffic control outage. All right, go ahead.
But here's the thing. FAA has notices on any kind of disruptions. I couldn't find any notice about this. As a ham radio operator, we sometimes get invited to give feedback to HAARP, the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. They heat the ionosphere. That's the layer of the atmosphere us radio operators care about. And they see how the radio waves behave. That's how I know that on July 23rd and 24th, HAARP was active, running a research campaign for MITRE.
Okay, so now let me pause it for a second. Let me back up. Now she's talking about this. Hold on. Slow down a little bit, ma'am. Damn. All right, so now she's talking about HAARP, HAARP, the High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program. And it says they will be conducting a research campaign July 23rd to 24th with operating times in the table below. So now she's saying these people, this High Frequency Active Auroral Research Program, will be conducting research. Like they're going to be conducting like a campaign, experiment maybe. Go ahead.
MITRE Corporation, a contractor for the FAA, the DoD, even the NSA. MITRE works on electronic warfare, space surveillance, and aviation infrastructure resilience.
Wow.
So I checked the timestamps. Light blob, 2340 UTC, right in the window of HAARP's experiment.
Wow.
Then I mapped the beam path, and it points almost directly to Kokona, Alaska, HAARP's home base. They even said their signal would be broadcast southeast of Kokona. This does not prove anything, and my debunk to myself, this could be a solar panel lens flare. But when a mysterious light blob shows up along a beam and a fire breaks out nearby and an airport loses service with no FAA notice and HAARP is working with an FAA contractor that tests aviation infrastructure, you have to wonder.
What?
Lastly, I want to give
That last sentence, wasn't there? I don't know.
to myself, this could be a
Listen to the way she puts that. It just gets, look, I'm not real conspiratorial, but when that gets you thinking a little bit.
But when a mysterious light blob shows up along a beam and a fire breaks out nearby and an airport loses service with no FAA notice and HAARP is working with an FAA contractor that tests aviation infrastructure, you have to wonder.
You have to wonder, or at least have to ask. I want to figure out, first of all, I want to talk to this lady. I'm working on it behind the scenes. I want to talk to her, but I also want to be able to learn more about this and figure out what is the right question to ask these professionals, because you got a lot of coincidence there. You got a lot of coincidence there that it's at least worth asking a question where they have to go, okay, well, yeah, you will actually, and then, maybe they just dispel it or maybe whatever. So that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping to get this gal on the show, ask her a little bit more about it, arm myself so we can maybe ask a question to the authorities here. What do you think of that? Is there something to that? Am I crazy? Am I crazy that I stopped on that and was like, I'm going to put a link to this video. I have it on TikTok and Instagram in the show notes. If you want to watch this video, she's got maps and things that go along with it. And you can see some of her videos. She's a bright woman. So for what it's worth, there you go. An update on the Gifford Fire, and then whatever we want to call that with regards to the Gifford Fire. All right. I'm dying to get into my conversation with the Drip Brothers. To do that, I want to thank our friends at the Creston Bloody Mary Battle, which, by the way, I will be on Scott Taylor's show live today, 5:30 K-News, 98.5. Tune in. I'll be there with chef and friend Megan Loring, talking all about the Creston Bloody Mary Battle. If you love a good Bloody Mary, my friends in Creston are calling your name. Check this out. August 23rd, I'll be out at the Creston Bloody Mary Battle serving as your MC and judge for the sauciest showdown of the summer. We're talking decked out drinks, killer burritos. Yes, bovine bingo. This is where the cow decides your fortune. You can win big, though. This is back roads. This is bold flavors. Come thirsty, come hungry, and come ready to brag about it for a year. The Creston Bloody Mary Battle. Get to this website, CrestonBloodyMaryBattle.com, all for a great cause, supporting the Creston Women's and Men's Club. We're going to have them on the show later this week. Brunch local. Brunch like a legend with us at the Creston Bloody Mary Battle. Saturday, August 23rd. Don't miss it.
It's Up and Adam with Adam Montiel.
All right, joining me now, two young entrepreneurs who are proof that big ideas don't care how old you are. Remember we had on Aiden of Bread and Bros? Guys like 14, 15 years old. These guys, 4th grade. They're best friends, baseball teammates, and the masterminds behind the Drip Brothers, Jackson Hauser and Jackson Judge. These guys started making sporty team-colored necklaces for a 4th grade school project. They sold out in minutes and have been running a real business ever since, donating part of every sale to help kids with disabilities. And I have to tell you, they even made my own custom drip. I wore it at Pink Drink. I got lost in how many compliments I got and people coming up to me asking how they could get one. These guys are the real deal. Jackson and Jackson, welcome, Up and Adam. I feel like you're both of you are Jackson.
Yeah.
How do you differentiate yourselves apart from one another?
Well, the names usually help. Like in school, sometimes they're like Jackson Judge, Jackson Hauser.
Last names definitely help. You guys play baseball too together?
Yeah.
All right, tell me about that, Jackson H. Tell me about you're wearing the uniform, the Bruins. Is this a travel team, or tell me about this baseball team?
So it's like kind of a travel team, like maybe like an hour to 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Our team is the Bruins, and it's a club team.
What position do you play?
Pitcher.
What about you?
Catcher.
So you guys are speaking the language. Do you have signs for him? Give me an example of like a sign you'll give him that he is supposed to pitch a certain thing to you.
I don't catch for him. I catch for my buddy Owen.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
If you when let's say Owen was here, give me a sign that you would throw down, and then what would Owen do? Do you do signs at this level?
Signs.
Give me a sign. Throw it up. Oh, that looks like a. Okay, and what does that mean? Put it up a little higher so I can see it. And those aren't gang signs; those are real signs. What does that mean? What is that sign for?
Is for I believe it's a fastball, 4-seam fastball.
And when you do these signs, then you get to put your mitt and be ready for it. So this is it's kind of a language that you speak with the pitcher. There you go. Now, what I am wearing and what the two of you are wearing, these are Drip Brothers extraordinaire. This is it right here. Tell me, Jackson H., where this started, how this all became a thing, and really what it's become. Because, I mean, I first read about you gentlemen, you young entrepreneurs, I first read about you in the paper.
So first it was like a 4th grade project called Mini Ball. It's where you like create like a miniature business. And then since we sold out in like 15 minutes and made over like $300
to charity,
we then decided we should make it like a real business.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. You guys sold out. What was the charity in the beginning?
I think
Cancer Society.
Yeah. So you just put on the sleeves. I see a lot of these athletics, a lot of these baseball players, they'll put on the sleeves. What are the sleeves? What do they offer kind of the athlete?
Because sometimes, like, it's for, like, usually you just put it on your throwing arm to, like, keep it warm.
Okay. Circulation, things like that?
Yeah.
Jackson Judge, let me ask you. You're hanging out with your boy. You're putting these together. Where does this idea first come? Like, we're making these necklaces. How do these come together? Because we've seen these. These are kind of popular. Like, folks, kids in baseball, they're rocking the drip, and then you come up with the whole idea.
Yeah. So I was doing like a project with my mom, and she found these and she wanted to make one with me. So then she got the beads and then made one. And then at Mini Mall, I didn't come up with the idea. He was like, Jackson said, he was like, how about we make the drip necklaces? Like, yeah.
And then where does the name Jackson H, where does the name Drip Brothers come from?
Well, we kind of, on the way, we just kind of just made something random up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Were you surprised? Because, like when you're your age, maybe lemonade stand, maybe this, maybe that. I remember I wanted Air Jordans when I was your age so bad, and my mom saw the price and was like, there's no way. And I had to like go in a wagon up and down my street and sell things from the garage, wash cars, just till I made that money for those Air Jordans. So when you come up with something that you're like, wow, like this, we're really starting something fun, that's pretty special.
Yeah.
So where do we see this going? Do we have any kind of ideas where perhaps Drip Brothers and the necklaces, do we want to expand to other products? What's some of the strategy meetings for you young entrepreneurs?
Well, we're going to do farmers market.
You're going to be out there just... Mm-hmm. Okay, and what do they go for?
It goes for $14.99, like $15.
Awesome. And you'll be out there?
Yeah.
That's incredible. Farmers market, that's going to be a great way to connect with people.
Yeah.
What about selling them at the games? Can you get like a business where like maybe folks go out to some of these games, or I don't know?
On the championship for my rec team.
Yeah.
On May 17th, which is my birthday.
Yeah.
We got a drip stand. We made like this drip stand. My mom had like a lemonade stand thingy for your work.
Yeah.
So she just put the Rip Bros on it.
That's cool.
And we sold our drip.
What do you think of the website? The website looks great. You guys got a full-on website.
Yeah.
Does that feel crazy? Like, oh my God, there's a website with our necklaces on it that people can just go and buy stuff at.
Yeah.
Yeah. When we were at Pink Drink, I had this on. I got so many compliments the whole afternoon from adults. Like, I mean, there were not even kids there. So, I mean, are you seeing more adults like what you guys are putting together too?
Well, there's like MLB players who wear these.
Right?
Yeah.
What's your favorite colors? Is this your favorite drip necklace right here?
The one that I'm wearing just matches my team.
Sure.
I have like a few favorite.
What are your favorite colors?
I like blue and like green.
How many drip necklaces you got? Being one of the the co-founders of the enterprise.
Like around like 10 or something like
Damn,
that.
how many drip bracelets you got or necklaces you got?
I think like 15, 20.
Damn. You guys are drip on drip on drip.
Yeah.
That's awesome. All right, so dripbros.com. We're going to put the links in the show notes. If we want to follow the travel team, are you still playing games, Jackson?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where do we play these games? Locally here?
Local.
It's in
Yeah.
like yeah.
More of the Bay Area,
Okay.
like this county.
Yeah. It's kind of fun. And we're in like full on, you guys are pitching. It's not coach pitch anymore. You guys are pitching. What do you like about pitching?
I just like to like throw the ball because I feel like other positions I don't get to like play as much.
Right.
So like the pitcher you get to do.
Lots on you.
Yeah, like
Righty or lefty?
righty.
Batting, same thing, righty?
Yeah.
Do you want to see yourself playing in high school and maybe in college and maybe go pro or what?
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting. What about you? So you play catcher?
Yeah.
And is that a position that you're really set on? Do you like
Yeah,
maybe
like
jumping in
catcher.
outfield? It's your
Yeah.
just catcher.
I used to be outfielder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you like? Catcher's another one. There's a lot of action. I mean, you're
Yeah.
always doing something. Literally every throw, you're in the mix of what's happening in the game.
He used to be a third baseman and an outfielder.
Yeah, that's what I
I
used
think
to do.
he was left field or right field.
Yeah.
Left.
Yeah.
Left
I
field.
was right.
Lots
No, I was
coming out to
center.
the left. Yeah. So what's who's your favorite baseball player?
Aaron Judge.
Aaron Judge.
Yeah,
because his last
probably
name.
so.
You related to him?
No.
You ever told anyone you are?
Yeah.
You have told them. Yeah, at least he's
I've
honest.
kept up the streak for 2 years.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, some kids still believe.
Do they?
Yeah.
I love it. At least he's honest. What about you?
Like Jazz Chisholm or Aaron Judge.
What is your best baseball card? Do you guys collect cards still?
I have this Aaron Judge card that you can feel his jersey. Also, I have 2 Shohei Ohtani cards
Oh, damn.
and a couple Freddie Freemans.
He's another, you look at like Ohtani. It's like, even when I was a
Yeah.
kid and had people that I admired, like you see someone like him, your mind is
Yeah.
blown. He's so talented. Yeah. What about, do you ever think of like players like your dad's like, or your dad's talk about like players?
Mickey Mantle.
Yeah. Well, that's even old school. That's before me, but yeah.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, right. Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron. There's some other ones that you kind of think of, and
Bo Jackson.
there's one that I love, respect, right? That was the first book. That was the first autobiography, which is a book that someone writes about themselves. That was the first autobiography I ever read. Bo Jackson. We used to have this poster. What's a poster that you have in your bedroom?
I don't really.
You have posters?
He's
Any
like
posters?
I used to have one.
Back in the day, we'd have sports posters. That was like the whole bedroom, right? Yeah. And there was this one poster. He's got it. Dad already knows it. It's this black and white picture of Bo Jackson wearing shoulder pads for football and holding a bat. And it was like Bo knows Bo. And it was like this whole thing that just like swept the world. Bo Jackson.
I have
a good call.
John Stark's picture signed by him.
Really?
My dad got
From the
it.
New York Knicks?
Yeah.
He was great.
Yeah.
Besides baseball, what's our favorite sport?
Football. Flag football.
Are there any sports that we are embarrassed to say that we like, but maybe they're not cool yet, like pickleball or... See, old people love pickleball. Is there anything you like that maybe you're like, I don't really talk about it, but I like it. I'm cool with it.
Like tennis.
Tennis is a cool sport.
Pickleball, stuff like that.
What about you, Jackson H?
Kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes we'll like go down together and we'll play.
Yeah. When you're a kid, I remember being your age and like whether we're playing roller hockey in the cul-de-sac or basketball or football, like you adopt someone. Like, all right, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm Aaron Judge. Do kids still do that? Sometimes. We did it all the time.
One time we were playing like a game. This kid just like, I'm Babe Ruth.
There you go.
This other kid's like, I'm Otani. And then,
Yeah. Next time someone says, I'm Babe Ruth, and be like, yeah, you're about to strike out, dude. Because he had a lot of strikeouts. But he had a lot of home runs.
yeah.
So-
I like to call it.
Yeah, see, when you can call a home run, is there anything better than that? Boom, right over there, crack. We used to play home run derby at the park. Do kids still do that?
Yeah.
Where you just get a bunch of tennis balls and just bust out home runs. You know? So good. Well, this has been really fun to talk to you guys. You guys are young entrepreneurs. You are active in, obviously, school. And here we are with our business acumen being sharpened with Drip Brothers. We each got our drip on. I got mine on. We'll put links in the show notes. And great job with the Tribune story. I can't wait to see where this enterprise goes. And it was really nice to meet both of you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks for being Up and Adam, guys. Yeah.
What does that do?
This is the whole brains of the podcast. So like this has got the processing for the microphones, the sound. Like if I start talking and then I go like that, you can't hear me anymore because that's my microphone. Like you're on this one, so talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So you can like control everyone.
What do those do?
These are buttons where I can do a couple things. I can like now it's set where I can make noises like, or like a crowd or like, things like that. Or you can do other stuff where I can
do this and I can change my voice.
Oh.
Isn't that a trip?
Really?
Can you hear my voice all weird now? Yeah.
Could you do that to mine?
Let me see. Talk.
Yeah.
My name is Jackson.
I love it. Well, it was really fun to meet you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being Up and Adam.
Yeah.
All right, big thanks to the Drip Brothers. Got all the info, dripbrothers.com. We'll put a link to the website, link to their Instagram. Buy a necklace, say hello, and support a couple kids who are already changing the game in more ways than one. I want you to check out my friends at Life Elements. Here's why I have just been loving what they do. You'll walk in, and without hesitation, Martha might be, working on something. Their CBD balm, topical, it just works. The ingredients are real. The care that they put behind what they do is real. And again, when it works, it heals. LifeElements.com. Use the promo code Adam. Save 15% on anything you get in the store at LifeElements.com. That promo code ADAM, Adam. But I encourage you to visit them. 7425 El Camino Real in Atascadero. You go to, they're the back right corner of that plaza. You can't miss it. In addition to their spot in Atascadero, which I want you to check out, you can shop their products at the Hive in Arroyo Grande. Also, the General Store. Check them out with the ladies at the General Store, downtown Paso. And again, of course, LifeElements.com. Use that promo code Adam. and save 15%. All right, some fun shows for the rest of the week. Colin Mockery from Whose Line Is It Anyway is going to be on the show tomorrow. Later in the week, Bob Crawford. Bob Crawford is from the Avett Brothers, but he's also got a totally other reason why we're going to be getting him on the show. Excited to share what that surprise is all about. But of course, we're going to be talking Avett Brothers. How can you not? Guy's blowing up right now. Let's see. Sean Sherman, Golden Apple Cannabis, is going to be on to talk about where the cannabis industry is right now. CBD, what does it all mean? We kind of got into a little bit with the folks from Life Elements, but we're going to really swing it from a more like cannabis style aspect on where the law is. Where is this whole situation stand, especially locally? We'll talk about that. That's kind of a cool local interview. They've been waiting years to get online with their place in Tin City. So super exciting stuff for Golden Apple. And I got to tell you, I don't know if this promo code's ready, but he's ready to give an Adam promo code that will save you 50% on your order there. So if you are into, well, there you go. Golden Apple Cannabis, here's the promo code Adam. Will save you 50%. You know, I'm curious. I want to go to goldenapplecannabis.com. I want to see if this promo code works now. If they fired it up early. And let me just put this in my cart. Check out. Give me a second. Continue payment. Promo code Adam, ADAM. Does it take 50% off? It does. It does. Wow. Promo code Adam already up working. 50% off at goldenapplecannabis.com. Wow. Cool. Be smart with your buy because I think it only works with your first purchase. It's a lot of percentage off. That's a deal right there. Spread that baby around. Tell a friend. Anyways, we're going to have Sean on the show on Thursday. But that's a busy week. And then Chef Megan Loring talking about the Creston Bloody Mary battle. You got to get to that website, CrestonBloodyMaryBattle.com. Want to see you there. We're going to be giving away tickets for that starting later this week as well. Just a ton of stuff going on. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you are staying updated with the happenings of the Gifford fire and that you know your evacuation zone number in case. Always be prepared. Thank you to Moonshiner Collective, original music on the show called Start Again, moonshinercollective.com. Check them out wherever you get your music. They're performing at Ventu. I think is it next week? Ventu Vineyards. Don't miss that. It's going to be fantastic. They do their Friday concert series. Moonshinercollective.com for the latest. Also, thanks to Tamber Winery. Excited to get my ass back in the Tamber Lowbro Studios. TIMBRE, tamberwinery.com. Today's interview that you heard with the Drip Brothers recorded in the majestic Lowbro Studios at Tamber. Of course, the boys didn't know how majestic it was, but the two dads that were escorting the young businessmen, they knew exactly how cool the room they were in. IYKYK. Yeah. Till tomorrow, I hope you're having a great week, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Make it great. Till tomorrow, I'm Adam Montiel. Thank you for being Up and Adam.
Some say life is where it begins. Straight to the stars is where it ends. Only to start again. Let's start again. We'll start again. Let's start again.
If you love a good Bloody Mary, Creston's calling your name. Saturday, August 23rd, the Creston Bloody Mary Battle takes over the Creston Rodeo Grounds with decked out drinks, killer burritos, and bovine bingo. Get your tickets at CrestonBloodyMaryBattle.com.